This is session 6 of Facing the Enemy. And today I want to finish with Satan's greatest strategy against people. He's known as the accuser of the brethren because he wants to paralyse us with guilt. Now, secular psychology finds a raw nerve in human psychology, and it's guilt. But secular psychology says you don't need to feel guilty about that. It doesn't really appease a person's feelings. It's a bit like saying, I'm feeling sad. You don't need to feel sad. Well, maybe I don't need to, but I do. I feel sad. It doesn't stop the feeling. There's a story in Zechariah 3 where Zechariah sees a vision of the high priest at the time, whose name was Joshua. And Joshua was standing with an angel on one side and Satan on the other. And Satan was standing there accusing him, saying, look, his high priestly garments are filthy. God said to Satan, the Lord rebuke you, Satan. The Lord has chosen Jerusalem. The Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is not this man a burning stick snatched from the fire? Now, a burning stick taken out of the fire is charred. It will dirty the hands of the one who picks it up. Satan was right in his accusations. The high priest was soiled with sin. But God said to the angel, take off his dirty clothes, and then said to Joshua, see, I have taken away your sin, and I will put rich garments on you. Satan accuses us of our sin, but God has redeemed us, and Jesus puts the garment of righteousness on his followers. God does not listen to the accusations of Satan against his children, but we're prone to listening. One of the most difficult things to do sometimes is to forgive ourselves. We can accept God's forgiveness, but can't forgive ourselves. This is actually non-acceptance of what Jesus has done for us. It's very humbly to accept that we've been forgiven something, not our own merit at all. It's purely God's grace. Satan's the one who wants to stop us from accepting the forgiveness because he wants to take away our peace. He's a slanderer. He will accuse us of the things that we have done wrong. He also accuses us of things that we have not done. We need to know the difference. If he's accusing us of some wrong that we have not done, then we need to be so at peace with God that we can just ignore that. If he accuses us of something that we have done wrong, then we can deal with it because we know that we can bring it to the cross and seek forgiveness. Guilt has to be dealt with. You can't say don't be guilty. It has to be dealt with, and forgiveness is the only way of dealing. There are two types of guilt. There's objective guilt, which is you are guilty, you have transgressed God's law. And there's subjective guilt, that is, I feel guilty. Doesn't matter what the facts are, I feel guilty. That's what Satan hones in on. He hones in on those feelings because he wants us to carry them because it paralyses us. If we've done something wrong, the Holy Spirit will convict us. But the conviction is gentle and loving, and we know that's something we need to deal with. Satan condemns, just makes us feel bad about ourselves. Forgiveness is at the heart of the gospel because it's the only way that guilt can be dealt with.